You made me do a lot of research on this, and I decided to get in there. But the stories that I have are not. I don't think with what you go with. You're saying horror movies that have odd stories during filming. I think it was top five. Yeah, this is the top five, by the way. People who are watching, top five. You'll see it in the title. And I wasn't gonna do this, but at number five, we got from The Shining. Um, it. I don't know if this is an odd story or not, but it was the one scene where if you remember the blood coming out of the door, the elevator, it ended up taking a year to actually get it right. They 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 originally set it up for a 9 day, like for 9 days they set the scene up, and it took 3 shots to do it, but it still went on apparently for a year. That's what I remember, and I have it written down, but I did know about this, and I knew it took that long to shoot. But um, it's everyone remembers that scene when the blood started coming out. Shelley Duvall is there, Phantasm. Just like Wes Craven dreamt up for Nightmare on Elm Street, Don Coscarelli, director for Phantasm, dreamt up this story for Phantasm. Uh, yeah, he dreamt the whole thing. It, but the name came from a writer named Edgar Allan Poe, who they just made a movie about with John Cusack, and Phantasm he used quite a bit as in his writing when he wrote, I guess. But I don't know if those are odd stories. That's I'm not too sure what you were going at with this. If it's just stories, you said odd stories. I don't know if those are odd, but yeah, this is not really an odd story. I already knew about this one. Return of the Living Dead. Uh, they wanted to film this originally in 1978 as a sequel to Night of the Living Dead. But George Romero had already started filming Dawn of the Dead. Actually, you know what? Lucio Fulci's Zombie was another one that was supposed to be a sequel to Night of the Living Dead. But in the end, the director wouldn't do this because they switched. The original, there was a different director before, and then Dan O'Bannon they got to do it, and he didn't want to do it a sequel to uh, Night of the Living Dead. He wanted to. He didn't want to go near Romero's stuff, right? He didn't want to disrespect him, and so he rewrote it and for more comedy, as you see in there. It's like it's just crazy. That's a chaotic one. These are the best stories I've got for you, Thomas. I don't know. The Exorcist. There's many stories. I think there's a lot of stories of stuff happening on the set, but the one story is in one of the actual shots, Ellen Bernstein got hurt. She got injured. What you see in that shot is her actually getting injured in pain. You think that she's getting freaked out and she's screaming because she falls backwards, but she actually, the harness that pulled her actually injured her coccyx in her back. I don't know if that's in your back or whatever. And it's actually for till now. I guess she's still alive. She's had the spinal injury from it's for her whole life apparently. I don't know if you remember the scene. She gets thrown back by Reagan. She's a demon. You might remember, but this is the odd story. This is the only one I think was the odd story that you were talking about, and it's number 1 from The Omen. There's tons of stories. People actually died. Some events where people were associated with the movie. But the one I'm thinking of is the 3 separate planes that 3 different cast members came to United Kingdom on. 2 of them got struck by lightning, and one just missed. They saw the lightning go past the side of the wing or something like that, and it missed the plane. So 3 different separate incidences where when they were going to start filming this movie. This is a box set from Clay actually that I won. The Omen, but I'm talking about the first Omen. And yeah, I don't know about all the other stories about if someone got killed in one of the accidents. I don't know if that was in the next movie or whatever, but that's my odd story. You think that they should have made this movie? And the original title, it's when they actually changed the title. The original title was The Antichrist. They changed it to The Birthmark, and that's when all the crazy stuff started happening, apparently. All the odd stuff. Then the working title was The Omen, obviously. There's my top 5. I don't know what the hell I did, if I did it right. I hope you like it, Thomas.